Okay, good morning and welcome to everyone. Bago tayo mag-start, no, I send the Google link para po dun sa ating mga tawag doon, para sa mga magjo-join. Okay? Nag-send din po ako sa GC para po maka-join po din po sila. Ito po yung link. And also, okay. Good morning everyone. My name is Rainier Soliman. Ang qualification ko po is Computer System Servicing NC2. Okay, I'm your teacher today for this webinar. Okay, so basically, our demonstration is still in facilitate e-learning in monitoring e-learning accomplishment. Okay, so before we start, I will execute the attendance. I send the Google. I will send the Google link, Google form for the attendance. Send ko lang po dito sa ating session. Okay? Pa-fill up po para po sa ating attendance. Okay? And then, checking our visual. Pa-thumbs up naman po kung visual po yung ating screen and audible po ba ang ating voice and ang ating internet connection po ba is all working properly. Pa-thumbs up. Okay? So since everything is fine, now let me mabilis lang remind you of our webinar classroom management. So please use your real name and turn on your camera. Mas maganda, pero po kung pwede niyo naman pong i-turn off. Mute your microphone when not speaking. Participate respectfully. Use ang ating etiquette. And use the chat or raise hand feature to ask question. Listen when others are speaking. And stay focused. Avoid opening unrelated tabs. Okay? But bago tayo mag-start, I will give you a Bible verse muna. For the Lord gives wisdom, from His mouth comes knowledge and understanding. So every wisdom na ating pong inaaral at na pag-aaralan at natututunan, lahat po yan ay galing sa Panginoon. So yan, proceed na po tayo sa ating learning process. No? So in monitoring e-learning accomplishment, it refers to a process of tracking, evaluating learners' progress and performance in online courses. It involves using data and analytics to access courses completion. Okay? Yan po tayo mag-rate ng quizzes, rates, quiz test, scoring engagement level, and overall learning outcomes to ensure learners are meeting educational goals effectively. So, dito po tayo nagmo-monitor, basically. So, ang ating pong tututukan na process is umikot lang po dito sa tatlong areas. No? Una is completion, and then yung ating gradings, saka yung ating reports. So, dyan lang po sa tatlo. And then, sinabdivide ko lang din po para po sa ating task sheet. Yan lang din po maglalaro yung ating discussion today. So, una is in our completion, una natin pag-aaralan is yung ating course completion, activity completion, saka yung ating prerequisite completion dun sa ating mga activities. Okay? And then, sa ating grading naman, we have the grade book and yung ating submission bin and provide feedback. And then sa report, we have the course completion, activity completion logs. Okay? So, basically, ito yung ating task sheet. Mag-change screen na ako para sa ating, para makita niyo yung aking demonstration. Hold on lang po. Entire screen. So, yan. Pa-thumbs up naman kung kita niyo yung aking screen. And ito po yung ating dev site. Okay? So, okay? Ito yung ating dev site. So, yan. So, basically, yung nasa, task sheet natin to set up completion. So letter A, set up course completion to the completion of all activities in your course. Letter B, set up activity completion of the following elements. So sa books, we will provide yung book required students to view. Sa forum naman, re-require natin yung students to post a reply and submission to bin sa ating mga task sheet. Isa-set din natin yung grade na 100, no, para po sa completion ng ating task sheet, and then required student to get passing grade. Okay? And then sa number 4 po is yung ating quiz. Isa-set po natin with a passing grade to 80. Required student to get the passing grade. So gagawin po natin yan. De-demo ko po sa inyo. So una, punta po tayo sa dev site. Okay? I will use etong aking LO para po sa ating presentation today. Una natin gagawin is to set up course completion. Ito yung letter A. Set up course completion, punta po tayo sa course. Okay? Tapos punta tayo dito sa may more, and then click natin yung course completion. Sa course completion, na makikita natin dito etong mga areas na to. Okay? So una is we will put our dev site into edit mode. Okay? And then i-unlock natin yung unlock completion settings and delete user completion data. Para po ma-edit po natin yung mga informations na nandito. Okay? Una natin gagawin is in general, we will choose course is completed when all conditions are met. Oh, and then pwede din naman na course is completed when any conditions are met. So gawin natin itong una. Okay? So dito meron tayo ditong conditions. So if all conditions are met, kailangan lahat ng conditions na ilalagay natin dito is ma-met ni student para po siya ay makapasa, no, or matapos niya itong buong course, no. So dito, conditions lagay natin sa course grade, sample lang natin, lagay natin ng 85%. Okay? And then dito naman sa manual completion, pwede tayong maglagay as a teacher na pwede tayong mag-mark as yung student is close na siya or completed na siya in this task. Okay? Yun lang po dito sa ating letter A, set up course completion. Okay? Ngayon naman po is yung ating letter B, no? Sa letter B, we have the setup activity completion. So sa ating setup activity completion, meron po tayong number 1, books, no? So pupunta tayo dito sa ating tawag na activity area, and then puntahan natin yung books. In my case, yung books ko is siyempre yung ating info sheet. Okay? Sa ating info sheet, punta lang po tayo sa ating settings. Okay? And then sa ating settings, puntahan po natin yung completion. Okay? Tapos i-unlock lang po natin yung completion settings. Tapos dito, i-click natin yung add requirements. Okay? Activity is completed when students do the following to view the activity. So ito po yung ating book required students to view. So kailangan niyang i-view itong activity na to para ma-set complete na siya. So yan po. And then save and display settings. So ganyan lang po. And then sa forum naman po, punta po tayo sa sample activity forum. So in my case, I have here the self-introduction. Sa self-introduction, okay, punta po tayo sa settings. Okay. So i-allow natin in tawag doon forum to post reply and discussion, no? So gagawin natin is punta tayo sa settings, and then punta po tayo sa dito ulit sa may completion condition. Okay? Tapos i-click natin itong add requirements. So una is tawag doon, i-re-required natin na si student is mag-post ng reply or tawag doon, or mag-post ng discussion. Okay? Start discussion or post replies. 1. Pwede din nating i-check ito para mag-start siya ng discussion. 1. And then, post replies. Okay? And then, pag okay na po, save and display. So that is number 2, the forum required student to post. No? And then sa pangatlo naman po is to submit bin. Submit bin for task sheet, no? Paano po 'yun? Punta po tayo sa ating task sheet. Okay? And then punta po tayo sa ating submission, no? Submission. 'Yan. I-required po pala natin dito pala sa task sheet natin, i-set passing grade to 100. Okay? Punta muna tayo sa settings. Okay? And then punta po tayo dito sa ating una is yung ating gagawin natin una is itong una, grade to 100. Set passing grade to 100. So punta tayo sa grade. And then lagay natin dito sa ating grade to pass is 100. Okay? And then save display. Okay? And then etong isa naman is required student to get a passing. No? So punta po tayo dito sa completion condition and then add requirements. Okay? Tapos lagay natin receive a grade, okay? And passing grade. So hindi siya magiging complete pagka hindi niya na-achieve itong dalawang condition na to. Passing grade should be 100, no? And hindi siya consider as pass pagka 98 lang or 95 lang. So kailangan niyang mag-rate ng passing grade. Okay? Save and display. Okay? Susunod naman po is yung ating quiz. No, in this case, meron tayong ginawang quiz dito, self-check na quiz. Okay, ang gagawin naman natin dito, set passing grade to 80. Okay? Set passing grade to 80 and required student to get a passing grade. So punta tayo dito sa ating settings ulit. Okay? And then dito sa ating grade, lagay natin dito, since itong tawag doon tong question, tong quiz na to is 10 questions. Pakita ko muna. Yan. 10 questions. So, ang passing grade niya is 80. So, kailangan niya makakuha ng 8 points. No? Sa grade, kailangan niya makakuha ng 8 points. Tapos, pwede natin siyang bigyan ng try to attempt. Bigyan natin ng 3. And then, grading method natin is highest grade. No, pwede din naman po yung last attempt o kaya yung average grade attempt. Pero ito na lang po yung lagay natin sa settings, highest grade. Okay, achieve na po natin tong set passing grade to 80. Okay? And then save display. And then gagawin pa pala natin ito. Required student to get the passing grade, no? So settings ulit. Tapos, completion condition, add requirements, tapos ilagay natin dito sa receive a grade, kailangan passing grade. Okay? And then, nakalagay dito passing grade or all available attempts completed. So, pwede naman yan yung passing grade lang. Okay, achieve na natin tong first batch, no? Itong set na to, no? So, go through na tayo with the second batch. No? Susunod natin is the grading. Okay, dito naman sa grading, okay, ang unahin natin is to grade task sheet using the submission bin. Okay, dito naman sa ating dev site, punta tayo syempre doon sa ating task sheet. Okay, submission, dito click natin yung submission. And then dito sa ating panel, makikita natin dito yung ating mga students, tapos kung ano yung mga tawag doon, mga achievement na ginawa nila, no, na-submit na nila for grading. Okay? So, gagawin natin para po makapag-submit yan, okay, task sheet. Okay, task sheet. And then, click natin tong grade. In this case po, makikita natin dito sa left corner, left side is yung mga sinabit po ng ating mga students, no? And dito po sa taas makikita natin yung mga students na available. For example, si student Jonasir Castro ay nag-submit ng ganitong informations. So gagawin natin itong task na to. Grade the task sheet, provide feedback, and then manual grading using the gradebook. Okay? So yan. Punta po tayo sa ating dev site ulit. Ang una natin gagawin is to grade the task sheet. So lalagay natin dito, ang passing grade kasi dito is 100. Okay? Pangalawa, letter D natin is provide feedback. So sa provide feedback po, gagamitin natin syempre yung yung tinuro sa atin sa TM na sandwich method, di ba? So we'll give the strong points first, and then improvements, and then yung recommendation. So yan. Naglagay na po tayo ng feedback. And then ang gagawin po natin is save changes. So, okay na po. Nag-grade na natin siya. Nabigyan na rin natin siya ng feedback. Okay? And then balik na po tayo dun sa ating course. Okay? So ang letter E, yung manual grading naman po. Sa manual grading, ang gagawin naman po natin, pupunta tayo dun sa ating course site. And then sa ating course site, makikita natin dyan yung sa more, yung nakalagay, ito pala, sa course grades, yan. Sa grades. Tapos, sa manual grading po is pwede po tayong maglagay ng grade manually sa ating mga students based dun sa accomplishment nung kanyang mga task. Okay? For example, ito, lagyan natin siya ng 100. Okay? Dito is 100. Okay? And then, once na okay na, yung mga grades po na nilagay po natin sa kanila is pwede na po natin siyang i-save. Okay? So, yun lang po, yung para po sa ating manual grading using our gradebook. Okay? And then next po natin is ating reports, no? Sa ating reports, we have access and generate the different type of reports. Course completion report, activity completion report, and log report. Okay? Dito po sa ating dev site, ang gagawin po natin para makapunta po tayo sa report is punta po tayo dun sa main course, no, sa ating course. And then click po natin yung ating more, tapos reports. Okay? Course, yung pinaka main course, tapos click natin yung more, tapos reports. Sa reports, makikita po natin itong tatlong areas na to na nasa task sheet natin, no? Course completion report, activity completion report, logs report. So, course completion report po muna tayo. Sa course completion report, dito po natin mamamonitor yung mga accomplishment po ng ating mga learners, no? Yung ating mga students, no? Once na nakita po natin na naka-check diyan, ibig sabihin na-accomplish na po nila yung mga task or yung mga activity dun po sa ating LMS. Okay? So, yan. So, since here, wala pa masyadong nag-comply, makikita po natin na may mga check na dyan sa course completion report. And then sa activity naman, balik po tayo dun sa ating reports. Okay? Activity completion report. Activity completion. Okay? Sa activity completion report, makikita naman natin yung mga progress ng ating mga tawag doon ng mga learners natin. Okay? Diyan po tayo sa activity. Pwede po nating i-download yan via Excel or spreadsheet para po sa ating tawag doon, pwede po nating i-share sa kanila yung completion nila. Okay? So, and then, ito yung siguro ginagamit sa TM na activity matrix. Okay? Activity matrix para po lahat po ng mga ginagawa po ng ating mga learners tulad nito, si Jonasir Castro, naka-check po dyan yung info sheet. Ibig sabihin, tawag doon, nagawa niya na. And ito is, task sheet is completed na. So, something ganyan. Okay? Then, punta na po tayo sa ating pinakahuling part, logs report. No? Sa logs report naman, doon ulit tayo, courses, tapos reports, tapos check natin yung ating mga logs. We have live logs here, tsaka logs. Sa logs makikita natin din yung yung accomplishment din or yung progress ng ating mga staff, ng ating mga students, I mean. And tawag doon specifically, pwede nating i-filter dito, okay? Pwede nating tignan yung kanilang mga progress, yung mga ginagawa nila. So, all participant muna tayo and get these logs. So, makita natin dito yung mga logs ng ating mga students. Okay, ito tawag doon, si Mark Vincent Emmett. Okay, kung ano yung mga in-access niya, kung ano yung mga courses na tawag doon, yung mga activity dun sa course na binuksan niya or meron siyang achievement na ginawa. So makikita natin dito yung mga logs. So ito yung magsisilbi na audit trail ng ating mga tawag doon ng ating activities in the LMS. So in this way, hindi makakapagsinungaling yung ating mga learners na nag-submit na ako pero dito sa ating logs is wala pa. Okay? So ito po yung ating audit trail ng ating mga logs. So that's it for today. No? Any question and clarification po? I think natakal po natin yung buong task sheet ng monitoring, e-learning accomplishment. Any question and clarification so far? Okay, kung wala po is I think that's all for today. And we take it from here and the class is dismissed. And thank you and God bless. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, okay na po. Tapos na po ako dun sa aking demonstration.
Thank you, sir. Okay na po. Wait lang siya. For feedbacking lang tayo, sir.
Sige, ma'am. I-record ko lang po. Sige po.
Sige po.
Sige
So,
po.
for the webinar preparation po, upon checking po doon sa, natin, hindi pa kayo nakapag-upload ng Study Guide and Tech Plan?
Study Guide and Tech Guide. Meron naman pa, hindi pa ako inuna ko tong
sige, sir. Pa-upload na lang, sir, kasi dapat yun yung maging parang yun.
Yung guide sa simula. Meron naman po, ma'am.
Sige po. Paano na lang? Para makita natin if align niya ba yung
Apo.
Yung ginawa nyo doon sa ginawa nyo sa Study Guide and Tech Plan po. And yung sa testing audio, video, internet, all components were tested naman prior to the start of the session. So no technical interruptions was observed. And you've also sent your webinar invitation ahead of time with the purpose stated. So mas estudyante yung pinapasok nilang link. Also you started and logged early. It shows preparedness po and give you ample time para mag-prepare po prior to your session. You've also checked the attendance and reminded the learners of their behavior during class and also recorded the session and give the purpose po yung sa ating recording. So for the demonstration naman, sir, the demonstration process of monitoring learner progress, halos lahat naman sila and you were able to discuss it accurately. So you correctly configured to ensure complete tracking, yung instruction kung paano yung tracking, yung submission, yung automatic completion, yung grading, and also yung feedbacking and manual grading, pinagay mo ng manual grading, so automatic na pag-grade sa kanila, and also in the generation of course completion report, generating activity completion report, and lastly yung generating logs report. So we were able to discuss it step by step and detailed po. So the training so the learner will able to understand po. So overall feedback po is you were able to meet all the required criteria with a consistent attention to detail, technical readiness, and effective learning monitoring po. So overall po, satisfactorily po, ay natapos niyo po yung inyong demonstration and you've demonstrated readiness to handle both webinar facilitation and learning progress tracking task po. Congratulations po, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Salamat po.
Yes, sir. Pa-upload na lang, sir, ng
video na po. Ayan.
Ang recording niyo, sir, sa natin. Sa kada folder po natin. Okay po, sir.
Salamat, ma'am.
Thank you so much po.
God bless po.
Thank you po. Ako, sir. Pwede pa naman ako. Thank you.
Thank you.